Hey, this your boy Black Jesus. I used to pay y'all and get mama motherfucker AO that don't understand my Kung Fu Creole, not bullying this bitch and them hoes got con judge and then that bitch right there appelling who con wap con judge, you feel me? Wap con you feel me? Hey, so this your boy Black Jesus Willie Dread, straight live from Terry Beach 33444. I'm gonna start telling y'all some of my experience. I remember when I used to go to fucking Boca Middle. I used to go to Boca Middle. And I remember I remember my homeboy Pushan. They call him Anapy. And I remember it was this one dude that came to he came to Boca High. I forgot his name that he was. He was like one of those dudes that moved from New York. He moved from New York because during the early times, a lot of niggas get in trouble in New York and they'll move down to Florida. Then when they get down to Florida, they be thinking niggas be country and shit, be trying to. So this dude came down. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Clubheaven.com, KLUBHEAVEN.com. His name was Henry. He used to cause so much trouble. I don't know if he was Spanish or what you call it and stuff like that. And I think he did something like a lot of people were scared of him at that time because whenever he get ready to get into a fight, he'll do like the Karate Kid shit with one leg, and he'll do some shit like that, and he'll yell out Zulu Nation or something like that. Zulu. I don't know. He was supposed to be with some goddamn gang or something like that. We didn't know about gang shit, you know what I'm saying? And Florida, off of there, B 33444. Like in Florida, we didn't know nothing about gang because niggas from down south, like real niggas from down south, we just like if you our friend and you fuck with us, if you get into a fight, we fight with you and shit like that. We didn't do no gang shit back then. We ain't do no gang shit. That was other urban places and shit like that. In Florida, like we beat your ass, and if it's a fair fight, it's 1-on-1 and shit like that. So this dude did something. I think he threw something on Annaby's shirt, and Annaby, I forgot what it was. And Annaby was finna beat his ass right there, but then Annaby decided not to get suspended. So Annaby used to get in trouble at Carver and all the other shit. I'll tell y'all those stories and stuff like that. So Annaby said, man, fuck that shit. He said, after school, I'm gonna find, because everybody was supposed to be scared of this dude, but not Annaby. Annaby was one of those Haitians, man. Annaby Gratian, Pouchon. He's one of those Haitians, man. That nigga gonna put his foot in your chest. You best believe it. He's not an angry guy. He's a cool, funny guy, but he gonna put his foot in your chest. So, everybody like, oh shit. Everybody know Annaby finna whoop the dude ass. Because, dog, before social media, dog, it was word of mouth. So, at the end of the school, Buddy used to walk home, I don't know. He started talking shit. Annaby said, what's up? No teachers, no nothing. Annaby said, what's up? Annaby said, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Dude did that Zulu Nation, some shit. I think Annaby hit that bitch. I think Annaby hit that bitch with a big ass wood and whatever, and then Annaby drop kicked that bitch. Cause that dude did the Zulu shit, and he said Annaby drop kicked that bitch. So now, after Annaby whooped his ass, Buddy said Zulu Nation. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be. So he was supposed to go get, like, we hear that he called his homeboys, and a gang of them supposed to come and fight Annaby. So, like I told you, we not in the gang, but we all stayed to see if these people was going, what you call it, because we always finna fight. Because in Florida, back in those days, in the 90s and the 80s, we fight for true people. We fight for people that really like, it was true friends. We had real friends back then. Oh, you gonna always see that one dumb ones, but you can see that motherfucker because he always be fucking up. But we had true friends. And I remember when MC Hammer music came out, You Can't Touch This. MC Hammer was great. I don't know why Tupac targeted him. We needed that type of music. Right now, we would lead that type of music, very well. Because I noticed what that Tupac and Biggie shit did. That Tupac and Biggie shit did. It took away a lot of friends and made everybody competition against each other. Because when he was doing MOB with his hand, we thought it was money over bitches, but that's Mob Pyru. When he was doing that West Side Finger thing, we didn't know that was some West Coast gang shit. We didn't know he was dressing like Felony. When he had that banner thing around his head, that used to be some gay shit back then. And all the tattoos, we didn't know all that shit. Now I understand the propaganda, how that shit got us, because everybody was true friends back then. Especially when we was in Atlantic High School, Boca High. We went to the clubs together. We all, we all went after hoes together. The hoes loved us all together. You know what I'm saying? We went to clubs. I'm talking about we went to Zippers. We went to, Heart of the City. We went to Hennessy. We went to all the underground shit, every fucking thing. We was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I remember that time when, that song that people that saying Get Fucked Up. The Icons, when they was performing in Orlando, dog, we jumped over the gate, and then these white people saw us. There were about five black crews. That's when white people didn't know. They thought all black people looked alike. It worked. It was a good thing. So when all black people looked alike, they thought we was Icon. They let us in through the back door, and then we ran through the other way because we wasn't the real, Only people that don't want all black people to look alike and shit like that to these Caucasians is the royalty blacks that don't want niggas like me and you to be somebody. But they don't understand we change, and they don't want us to change. They don't want us to grow. You gotta remember the chess game. The chess game is not just Caucasians playing that chess game. It's the black and white people playing that chess game. And then the mulattoes are trying to defeat both of y'all. Y'all gotta understand. The mulattoes don't go for the white people. They can't. The white people don't love them. The mulattoes don't go for the black people. The black people don't love them. So they have to create their own self. So they come up with Kamala Harris. Y'all don't know. And the dude that Neil Kaepernick, it's not for you, black people that look like me. You would never be on TV. You would never be in the devil playground. Black people that look like me, no disrespect everybody else. Black people that look like me, you won't never be on television being great. You're going to always be a slave. Think about it. When I was in elementary school, when I first came to this country, I didn't know what white people was. I just saw them. I didn't know what they was. It's when I saw Roots. Roots, the one that fucking program people head. Nigga, you ain't never really see a real slave. You see actors and you see you don't know them shit because you didn't really live that shit. But when you watch television show you that shit. So when you see the chess game, Kaepernick, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, you won't never see a full black motherfucker. You won't never wake up and see a black president that look like Shaka Zulu, that look like Black Jesus Willie Dredd, because they don't want to see that. You're gonna exist in the whole world. When people start realizing that their God is not true, now they start to say aliens created them. They are the 666. They are they are the whatever, when you in the chart, the element chart, whatever 666 created what they call it, the human, the beast. They call it mark of the beast. they are the beast. There's only two colors, black and the beast. And the beast and the black make mulatto. And then mulatto is not being treated by the whites right, and not being treated by the black right. So they on their own land. So black people, you won't never fit in hell. That's where you at. You won't never fit in hell. You in heaven, but your mind is in hell. All y'all in heaven, but y'all mind is in hell. My name is Black Jesus Willie Dread from Darien Beach 33444. Come get your TheBlackJesusTalkshow.com. Like, share, subscribe. And don't forget to check out my music. I know it's wild. You might not like it and stuff like that. But if you don't like it, share it to somebody else. This is me, Black Jesus. This is 3 of the 12 disciples. You know what I'm saying? My disciples are women. If I can help the women change themselves, then the men shall follow. I am a hoe, so I know how hoes work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that type of hoe that you think I am. Slut Theory University, come get your HED, your whole educational development, Darien Beach 33444. Welcome to Club Heaven. You're going to see my talk show. You're going to see my music. And don't forget to cash app your boy, $, WILLYDREAD. Listen, if you like my content, I'm different. I believe in God, but then I have to believe in my mother and my father first. Then I shall, me and my mother and my father makes a triangle. And I shall beat my chest and I shall walk in this place. And I shall protect my sons them, even when the woman mad at them. If you don't belong to it, I have to give my sons them a chance, and they have to grow up and come to occasion. And my daughters, I love them. And my women's, I love them, even though they mad at me. But I have to procreate. So it's your boy Black Jesus Willie Dread. If you want to cash at me, it's $, WILLYDREAD. And I said, Black Jésus-Christ avec nous toutes. And them hoes said, amen. These all the shits I learned in all the goddamn church. I'm a Catholic. I'm a Mormon. I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I'm a 7 Days Adventist. I'm a Methodist. I'm a Pentecostal. They all talk about the same goddamn shit. And they all going back to sin and come back again trying to win. So, black people, you're never going to be on that television tube. And if you're on that television tube, you got to look like a gangster or you have to look like a slave. They don't never want you to look like that entrepreneur person that you are, because you won't work for them no more. They don't want to work for you. It's only two colors in this world. It's only black and white. Everybody will say, why you worry about color? Because you can't say you a color, because you are mixed. Everybody that's born is from the original. My skin complexion. I am the only thing that's different. Black is the only thing that's different. And when the lights get cut off, I can disappear. When the lights come on, I can reappear. When the lights cut off, they don't disappear. I created them. They are the 666. Anybody that doesn't look like me, you are the 666. You are the beast that's walking. That was created from my genetic code, and somebody put it inside my woman and then made them. But the ones, see, the beast can be saved by Black Jesus. The ones that believe in, like, my people, myself, my me, and them. I am not. What I'm trying to say is, I am not the man that you've been waiting for. The man you've been waiting for. If he cared about you, I'm not saying he don't care about y'all, but understand, you have to grow into a man. You have to grow into a woman. If you grow into a woman, if you grow into a man and understand who you are, what you are, then you shall go to heaven. And everything around you shall shine like Neo the Matrix. All y'all lying to yourselves. That's why y'all can't go.